Hello, welcome to Noonie TV, Rise and Shine in the great state of NJ. It is nice and sunny with a cloudy chance of meatball. Psych! Well, anyways, now that holiday mode is wearing off a little bit for me and for many others until New Year comes around, I figure we get the game we all love and passionate about and talk a little bit about it. Um, Lately, I have been seeing comments on the forum. I thought this was pretty good idea to get this one going because I noticed that these questions in general are typical questions asked by a lot of people around the community. So I figured I'd just give a little Q&A, answer them, give some feedback, and vice versa. So here we go. Okay, so as you can see, I usually block the name so you don't see it because I like to keep it very anonymous. I don't like to shit on people, but I do like to give good feedback. With that being said, this is a long post. I'll try to read it and shorten a little bit, then I will answer it. So it says here, this is going to be an unpopular post. I have been playing ESO since nearly day one. I started playing in Cyrodiil not long after, but after a smidge, then most probably I played the support role for a long time and didn't do a lot of actual killing because I didn't feel good enough and stayed in the back. Quite honestly, was the floorboard because I will freak out if someone came at me. Over the years, I gained my ground and now I have a respectable amount of kills. I guess how you are judging Cyrodiil. Anyhow, as of late, after a very long stint playing solo, I decided that I would like to join a group again and have a real interest in the comp group. I have now joined my fourth group, and every single time I play healer to start out so I can get a feel and see if I fit in. And once I feel okay, I start looking to see where I can go. Because frankly, I'm a pretty good player and don't want to be stuck in one role as a healer. No, and every goddamn time I told, oh, we have all the damage we need, and they get critiqued on my problems as a healer, even though every single time I let them know right off the bat that I am not a great healer. Then I feel attacked and inadequate for any role. I start pulling back, all the while watching each group continue to recruit and fill roles for damage dealing. I am freaking sick of it. So when you all are sitting there pissed over why your group failed, remember you have people there who, even though they joined a year later, were willing to learn and wanted to be part of what you started 2 years ago. And now not willing to share with them and stop complaining also all the solo players because all of you are the reason there's so many sincerely solo players in Cyrodiil. All right. So this comment, there were many comments left below, but I mean, I'm gonna get to start. So this is a bit broad. Um, this conversation can go in so many ways. However, I did wanted to point one thing out is first of all, work on the role that you really want and stick to it. If you promote you're a healer, even if you want to try something else, you're gonna be known as a healer because that's all they know you about. You have to put in the work as a DPS. No one's gonna really take you seriously. And yes, you will be critiqued by others, which may not sound nice, but everyone does that. It's just the way of life. You're gonna get critiqued no matter what you do. Um, I mean, you're gonna have to suck it up. That's just part of life. That's just part of any game. You know, don't take it too personally, but do take be able to take positive feedback. Um, be positive. State that you are learning as a DPS and what you are. If you say, "Oh, I used to be a healer," you're going to be stated again as a healer. And just like you mentioned, there's always need for every role. It's okay to join a group who will give you a chance, clean sleeve at the role. But at the same thing, don't mention, oh, I'm a really good healer or the past, because then, like I mentioned before, they're not going to take you serious as a DPS. Hope this helps. Like I said, this is a very broad topic and it can be taken in so many ways. But just giving feedback from a long-time end gamer who plays both PvE and PvP. So I hope that helps a bit. You can always comment below or personal message me. I have no problem with that. And good luck in your journey. Next comment. I am over 14,000 CP level and I have yet to do a trial run. I am not much interested in group events. I don't have a mic and headphone, so I can't vocally or listen. However, I need to do trial runs for this one event. That being said, I have no idea how to join a trial run. All right. Well, first of all, let's I don't I believe, and I could be wrong at this. For the group event, I do believe there's an achievement, or I think it's for your gold rewards. I don't think you have to really do the trial run, but if you do, you can definitely do it on normal. Okay, so like I have mentioned, I don't want to get too much PP in it. I don't want to annoy anybody, but as you start progressing in this game, and if you want to get better, um, I mean, it's time to stop being an unsocial turtle and socialize a little bit. I'm sure you could meet some friends, but let's say you for to answer your question, you let's say you don't have a headphone or whatever, you can definitely go to Group Finder and do normal trials. Where there are normal trials, we got to a point that you don't even need a mic or anything. You can just simply um, be on Social Turtle and do that. Um, if you're gonna do veteran content, you're definitely gonna need a mic or at least to be able to hear call outs and vice versa. Maybe Craig Lawrence not so much, but um, for vet content, you are going to have to be a little bit more sociable about that. But in all honesty, for what it sounds you're trying to do, just do normal. Go in a group finder. You wouldn't have a problem at all with that. Hope that helps. And same thing. Next question. What's the one class you absolutely cannot stand? Mine is the Nightblade. The whole disappearing just screams coward to me. Laugh out loud. Okay, I'm assuming this is PvP as well. All right, so yes, the Nightblade can be very annoying, but I wouldn't say it's coward because to be fair, I mean that is what a Nightblade is. Similar to other MMOs of Rogue, that's what they are. That is their skill. Their skill is like a ninja. They're not supposed to be seen. They're not supposed to be aware. A ninja that's seen is not a good ninja. So that is what a Nightblade is all about. However, I will say that Nightblade is not coward. It is a very skillful class. I mean, hey, if you're fighting a 7 foot tall, 500 pound karate expert, I'm just gonna throw some random nonsense into this. And you're 5 feet with 100 pounds, are you gonna fight the guy toe to toe? I don't think so. I mean, you have no chance. You're gonna have to move. You're gonna have to kite. So that is what a Nightblade really is. They're strong. They're powerful, but they're not a tank. They're squishy. So you gotta respect this class for what it is. I will say there are a lot of people who are not very good Nightblades, and they just maybe kill people, but just like every other class, I mean, they're all annoying in their sort of way. The DK has the Dragon Leap. They have the Chain Whip where they can literally, you know, take you out of stealth or even just keep stunning you and just spamming the button and kill you to death, with poison. You have the Sork that can just flash right through you, stun you, um, crystal frag you, um, right, followed by Comet. When you try to kill it, they can just shield themselves to death. You have Arcanist that can has a shield that can heal up to 50k. It can the ulti can stun you, immobilize you. The flail can stun you as well, right? Followed by a long beam laser that if you get stuck by the stun or immobilized and they laser you, you can go down. I mean, the Templar, the Jabby Jabby, they can go right at you, stun you, followed by his Jesus beam, one of the best executioners in the game, um, where you could be running and that Jesus beam is almost impossible to get away until you get too far. I could just go on and on. I mean, every class has their nuisance and annoyance. So I wouldn't say that if I had to say, I mean, they all have their annoyances. So it would just be opinion based, but they're all skillful in their sort of ways.